Welcome to game number 2 of back-to-back days for the minor Bantam AA Toros. Last night they finished, played up in Ajax and got defeated 3-1 for their first regular season loss. Now they've got to try and beat another undefeated team in the Peterborough minor. Pete's that shot is stopped there for the first shot on Chamberlain. Back in behind the net. Connor Cole fires it around. We're ready to go again. Up through center. Push shot there from Jackman. Or goes wide of the net. Without Cameron Ryan tonight, after taking the hit last night in Ajax, the call-up will be Jacob Jessen wearing number 88. Up there for Perot. Picked off there at center. Greco takes his man into the boards as he dumps it deep behind the Toros net. Ethan Dervent from behind his own goal. He got pressured on there, so Toros get it up through center with a lead pass. Up there for Perot, he's got a man to beat and had it knocked away from his stick, but he'll be the first one in the right corner to try and pick it up. Howard. Down low now for Perot. Quick shot. Thought it'll go high and wide. Not going to reach Chamberlain in the Peterborough goal. Puck's there at center. Trying to dig that puck free from some skates over there to the other side. Jack Hazelton from his own end getting pressured on now by Greco as it goes behind the net for Maddox. Chipping it around the boards to try and get it out. Respicchio John was trying to get to it. Skating away there at center, number 9. Puts it back in behind the net. Kalaki in behind the goal. Picked off. Blake Smith gets it now. Smith finds Jessen. He touches the puck for the first time in the game. It's a turnover there at center. Respicchio John goes for the head over there on the other side. Trying to get around Jessen for an opportunity. They got Kalaki going to the goal, but it was over his stick. Kalaki throws it out in front. Smith picked it off, and now they pick it past Rasmus down the ice, and Boise gets knocked down at center, number 9 for Peterborough. Jessen from his own end now. Trying to find some speed, gets it over there for Smith. Before he went off on the change, he'll just dump it in right to Chamberlain and complete the change. Goes down to the shot on goal for Blake Smith. It was an easy stop there for Chamberlain as he stirred it aside. Desprez turns it over there at center. Coming back into the zone now is Asta, who lost control of the puck. They've got a man trying to get up there with Desprez. Jackman's going up there as well. Desprez will be the first one there in the corner. Out in front, Connor Cole, shot, gets blocked in front. Turnaround shot, that one gets blocked as well. And another one. 3 straight opportunities out in front of that the Toros can't bury. Back in behind the goal. Desprez, shot scores! And after all that pressure, Aiden Desprez gets a pass out in front, and he makes it 1-0. That goal coming at 3:39. Face off here from center. Picked up there and fired out the boards there from Ethan Dervent. Picking it up in the zone now is Perot, who chips it deep behind the goal. It's in behind the net to try and dig it free. Big hit there by Howard in the left corner. Trying to throw it out in front for Trent Taylor. The pass is broken up. Salter from his own end. It's a turnover there to Whitney, but he'll get the puck right back again. Tyler Salter back there for Ethan Dervent. Another lead pass, a stretch pass for Howard. He's got to try and beat Mailer to the puck in the corner. And Howard will get there, but he'll get taken off his feet as soon as he arrives in behind the net. Taylor trying to use his small size to take it to the net. Gets it back there for Dervent. Dervent can't shoot it. Taylor's going to try it. And there's a quick save there from Chamberlain into the right corner. Howard's on the loose puck back to the line there for Salter to try and send it to the net. Stopped there by Chamberlain again. Salter's going to try and keep that in, but it gets chipped past him down the ice. And we'll get our first icing call of the game. Your goaltenders, it is going to be Chamberlain, as we already know, in goal for Peterborough. And at the other end, Alex Chismedia will get the starting goal for the Toros. After Foreman had back-to-back starts against Kingston and Ajax, going 1-1 in those two games, that goes down the ice for icing. Key offensive draw to be taken by Respicchio John. Scooped up there by Jessen, who tried to throw it out in front of the goal. Jessen, John, and Blake Smith out there now. It's in behind the net. Smith's going to try and be the first one on the puck. Causes a turnover by Respicchio John. Couldn't shoot it. Back up the other way through center. Cutting it in with a pass with Simon. Over there to the right for an opportunity. A shot that'll skip wide. Hartwick had his fired around the boards. Hartwick's going to stay there and hopes to keep it in. Smith can't get it out, but we are getting our first penalty of the game coming up for hooking, or cross-checking, sorry. And it's going to go to Greco. So Toros with a 1-0 lead get the opportunity to try and capitalize and add to this 1-0 score here in the first period. We've played 5:36 here in the first period. And a face-off that goes deep into the Peterborough end. That'll get chipped out down the ice and into the corner. Hodgins has got to go back in his own zone. Cooper Hodgins over there for Neely. Colton Neely finds Hodgins again. Up there for Aiden Desprez, the only goal scorer so far. He was the only goal scorer last night in the 3-1 loss as well. Hodgins getting pressured on there, so he has to take it from behind his own net to start the rush here on the power play. Broken up nicely there by Kalachi at center, and he'll, in return, turn it over. But Kalachi is still on that puck, like a dog on a bone on that loose puck. Kalachi trying to find that short-handed, and he fell before he could get a shot away. They try and bank it in on Chismedia this time, and Kalachi was looking for a rebound and took a little stick action from Chismedia. Chismedia now supporting the new mask in the Toros goal. Captain by Hartwick, a high shot. That one will get caught with ease by Alex Chismedia this time and frozen up. Another face-off off to the right. This one taken by Leeson versus Taylor. Over there to the other side. Toros, I don't think have yet to have a power play shot yet. On this power play, Taylor tried to get to it. That's going to roll right into Chismedia, and he'll freeze it up. Key face-off again. Wrapped around the boards there for Salter, out of his reach. Jackman will get the opportunity to clear, but he got taken into the boards there by Asta. Dervent getting it up there for Desprez for an opportunity to go. Gets the lead pass up there for Jackman. Logan Jackman trying to let a shot go instead. Puts the brakes on and tries to set up the power play. Fires it down low now again for Jackman from the face-off circle. Jackman looking for the return pass out in front, stopped by Chamberlain as I went through the crease. The event came in to pinch and keep it in the zone. Now playing the line is Jackman. And they score! Desprez is second of the game as he fires it from the slot area to make it 2-0. The initial shot from the blue line from Jackman got blocked, but it stayed right there in the slot area to get cleaned up by Dave Prey to finish off his third goal in 2 games. Back in behind the net. Skating it up. Big hit there at center. Causes a turnover for Smith, but it's going to fire wide. Back in behind the goal now. Out of front as they try and dig that puck away is Jessen. Another huge hit over there in the corner. Ethan Maddox tries to keep that puck in at the zone. Maddox again will pick that one off and try and put it in. Over there to the other side now. Greco gets it. Greco gets met there on the other side by Smith there at the blue line, but it still sticks in the Toros end. From behind the net is Greco trying to get away from the check. Shot, tip, right pass save from Chismedia. Picked up by Smith with a lead pass now for Jacob Jessen. Jessen cutting in now. Had to put the brakes on before he could get away from Greco. Now he spins off to the right and sets it up there for Taylor. Colton Neely came in from the line. Had the puck poked away from him, but Hodgins, good defensive partner, came back to bail him out. Neely from his own end. Trying to find some skating room now is Colton Neely. Along with Nick Perot and Aiden Howard leading the rush in over the line. In behind the goal. Howard gets hit off its feet. Chipped aside. This could be a break. It's 1-on-1 versus Chismedia. And he stopped him. And a big save there by Alex Chismedia that he didn't get all he wanted to on the shot. Or that one, as it just bounces into Alex Chismedia. But a stop is a stop. He was able to keep it out. He just fanned on that shot at the wrong time. He had the speed to go in on the breakaway and then fanned on his shot, which made it a little bit easier of a save for Chismedia. Chipping it out there for Jackman. Up there for Connor Cole. Trying to cut in over the line. Here's a shot there from Desprez, broken up. Gets it back again, and he'll fire that one wide of the goal. Ethan Dervent there in the zone, back in behind the net. Trying to win the battle in behind the goal. Jackman's trying to help out as well. As Connor Cole's winning that battle. Jackman comes free with it, back for Dervent. He's not there at the line to keep it in. In comes away Leeson, taken down by Desprez. From behind the net. They'll start at under 5 minutes left to go here in period number 1. Toros lead this one 2-0. Desprez catching up to the puck there in the corner. Digging away at it there on the right side. He's getting some help over there as well, and it finally squirts free for the Toros. That in front for Jackman with a quick one-time, and it comes into the chest of Chamberlain. Face-off off to the left. Jessen can't keep it in. Hazelton did all he could, but it was offside. Asta trying to take that pass. It gets broken up there on the other side. Scooped up again there by John. He can't get away from Boise number 9. Hartwick from his own end fires it around the boards. That's going to get kept in there from the line by Jack Hazelton. Hazelton down low for Respicchio. John out of his reach. Hazelton from center will use the boards as a helper to get up there for Jacob Jessen. Jessen pressured on. Another opportunity here to shoot the puck. He'll take it from the face-off circle with a nice drop pass for Blake Smith. Right back at it front and out of the reach. Stolen aside there from the Toros and let out. Asta trying to turn up the speed. His shot will go wide. Might have caught the toe there at Chismedia. Leeson is here at center. Asta with a pass to the other side for Leeson. He's trying to cut in. He's got to go around the outstretched Hazelton. Jessen trying to control it. He bumped his man there at the line. Another opportunity to try and clear. And this time the Toros will, as Nick Perot do it himself and clear it aside. He'll flip it to himself and try and go in on a breakaway, but Mailer came back just in time to sweep it into the corner. Trent Taylor gets it there. Behind the goal. Slapped it on the other side. Taylor is going to leave that one for Hodgins to keep in. Back in behind the net for Aiden Howard. Cutting in now is Greco. Greco to the front of the net, gets stood up there by Hodgins on a nice defensive play by Cooper. Hodgins made sure he didn't make his way to the net. And Simon finishes off Hodgins this time with a hit behind the goal. There's a shot that's not going to make it through. It hit a player on the way through. Walking out. Shot. Stopped by Chismedia. Still loose there for Greco. He can't get a shot through as Hodgins blocked that opportunity on the rebound. Mailer tried to keep it in. He did all he could, and he does. Put him behind the goal. Approaching the 2-minute mark left to go here in the first. Up there for Perot. They got to get it past Degger, and they do. But Peterborough's off on the change, and so are the Toros. Bring it in as Mailer. He slaps one. That little skipper that goes wide of the net. Ethan Dervent with the puck at center, trying to start an end-to-end rush. He'll bring it in over the line and take the shot, but he won't be able to pull the trigger. He sets it up in front of Depre. Instead, his hat-trick opportunity got denied right in front of the net by Chamberlain as he took the one-time pass. He's had Chamberlain's number so far, but that time he was able to stop him out in front. Almost had a hat-trick in one period. Toros face-off off to the right of the goal. Connor Cole to take this draw now. Wins it back to the line there for Salter. Salter takes a shot that goes in wide of the net. Right in front again. That one tried to get tipped by Jackman wide of the goal. Desprez throws it to the net for Connor Cole. That was a perfect pass, but Cole couldn't take it or he would have been able to walk in. Connor Cole gets it again. Salter tried to come in from the line and hold it in. Scooped up now there by Kalachi, who puts it behind the goal. Big hit there. Scooped up there by the number 13. And it's going to be offside. Key face-off win. We're in the last minute of play here, the first period. Maddox trying to chip it up there for Blake Smith. There's an opportunity for Asta at the front over the stick. Nice play there by Heinz as Hintz kips it in. And the clock has gone out here at the Garnet B. Rickers. We're good to go again. They were able to get it back on. Hartwick behind the net. Out of the front, stolen aside by Blake Smith over there again for Jacob Jessen out of his reach. Heinz just has to take it back in his own end. Hintz again will try and fire it out. 10 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Just getting away with it with a shot. It gets hit by the defender at the front. And Maddox isn't going to keep that in. That'll go down the ice. And it'll go just in time as the buzzer goes. So no icing on the call. Toros with 2 goals, both by Desprez, going to the second period. Face off here to start period number 2. Knocked down by Rasmus. He tries to send a pass to the other side. Scooped up in their own end by the Toros. Hodgins from his own zone on a backhand, trying to get it over there for Perot, who finishes off his check. Into the left corner it goes. Trying to get it past Rasmus from the line. Walking out on his own shot. And they score a perfect shot. Up and over Chismedia, bar down. Puts Peterborough on the board. Only 31 seconds into the second period. There was room up and over the shoulder of Alex Chismedia, and they found it on that shot with a perfectly high bullet up and over the shoulder, which has made this a one-goal game. Greco chasing after the loose puck there. Toros have got to try and shake that one off, but they are going to. It's going to be a power play, so their second straight power play. This one will go for interference, and it's going to go to Simon there for Peterborough, number 97. So right after Peterborough made this one 2-1, the Toros get the opportunity for an answer, and they send out the power play unit of Connor Cole, Jackman and Desprez with their Bantam Salter on defense. Out there to try and kill it is Webb, Kalaki, Mailer. Down and behind the net. Dervent trying to clear that puck out. It'll come over there at center. Nice play by Kalaki to knock that down. Now Kalaki's putting short-handed pressure on him behind the goal. Mailer nails that one into the corner. Dervent over there to the other side. That pass was in the feet. Ethan Dervent will get it again. Getting bugged by Kalaki. Up there for Jackman. Can't get it out as Hartwick kept that in. Keeping it behind the Toros goal. Looking for the perfect outlet pass to get this power play started. Desprez and Jackman. Desprez gives it to Jackman, who gets it back to Desprez. Tipped wide of the net. Connor Cole to Desprez. Desprez down low for Cole. Out of front. And the pass over there for Jackman. Wasn't ready for it. Back to the line for Hazelton. Hazelton. Jackman. Can't shoot it. It's to the front of the net and scooped up now by Chamberlain as he'll relieve some pressure. Face off again off to the left. Rolled in. Stopped it by Chamberlain. And the Toros batted it in after the whistle. Was Blake Smith in there who was looking for the loose puck and did get it in the goal, but well after the whistle had gone as it was in Chamberlain's pads. That goes past Hodgins, down the ice, back in behind the net. So Neely's got to get it behind his own goal, and he loses control of the puck. Backhand shot, loose puck, batted in from the side of the net, and where is it? It's in behind the goal now. Great opportunity, short-handed there for Peterborough to tie things up. That's missed. Lead pass now for Caleb Respicchio John, who sends that into the netting. Trent Taylor's going to take this offensive draw here, and he's going to take it. Shot, tip, that'll go wide. Power plays over here for the Toros now. Perot trying to get around Greco. Perot's doing a good job there in the corner, trying to spin off Greco. Turns it over now to Rasmus. And Rasmus gets the pass turned over from Taylor to Perot. Nick Perot to the front of the net. It'll just be an easy roll-in save for Chamberlain for another face-off here in the Peterborough end. Taylor will stay out there to take the draw. Coming around the boards. Nice play there by Dervent to hold it in. Sets up Taylor. Perot's at the front of the net. And that was broken up nicely and read well by Greco. Pass way too far. No icing. Chipped over there now for Salter, who tries to get it out of his own end. Tyus Salter will get it back in behind his goal again for another opportunity to clear it. And that'll come away at center. Skating in now. Shot. Stop by Chismedia. Loose puck. And they score. As Alex Chismedia made the initial save but couldn't hold on to it. And Peterborough made him pay with an open net goal on the rebound to tie things up at 2. So the 2-0 lead the Toros had after the first is gone now, with 2 straight goals here by Peterborough here in the second. They're trying to get around Heinz. Desprez does. Shot! And steady chat for the pass to the side of the net. Jackman was in there to tip it in. So Jackman's got to do the work over there on the other side with Connor Cole to try and dig the puck free from the Peterborough legs on the other side. Cleared out. Not out. Kept in by Maddox. Shot gets tipped out of front. Jackman. Desprez over his stick. Wasn't ready for the pass over there. Jackman will try and get it back out in front again. Desprez putting pressure on Mailer now. He'll try and steal it away. Some nice moves to get away from Heinz, but nobody was ready for the centering pass. Up there again now for Whitney. Whitney's shot is caught with ease by Chismedia and frozen. Face-off won by the Toros in their own end. A huge defensive win, and Jacob Jessen gets the puck. Jessen gets around Degger. At it front. Over the stick there, Smith. He'll pick it up again. Blake Smith puts it behind the goal for Respicio John. Respicio John at it front. Hodgins keeps it in. Cooper Hodgins lets one go. Not going to get through. Blake Smith gets it back to the line again for Hodgins. Another one sent to the net that's going to get blocked. Degger will fire it around the other side for Kalaki. Over his stick, so Neely's going to give him bump. And Colton Neely's going to go to the box for the first Toros penalty as soon as they touch up the puck. And it's going to go for interference. So back-to-back interference calls. One was on Simon from Peterborough. This one will go to Colton Neely for the first penalty of the game for the Toros. And now, in a blink of an eye, when the Toros had a 2-0 lead, it's 2-2. And Peterborough now get their opportunity to take their first lead of the game with a power play and a face-off in the Toros' end. Around the other side here, trying to chip it out of the zone. Put back in behind the net, it'll be Dervent. Over there to try and get it away from Leeson. Finds the zone and dumps it out. All the way down into the corner. Kills off more time. Chamberlain comes out to play it. And the Toros kept it in for that momentary second by Dervent. Mailer from his own end. Pressured on now by Taylor, who takes an elbow as Mailer made his way around him. Leeson to the other side here for Peterborough. Lead pass right up there for Greco to try and get in. Greco's got a man to beat but lost control of the puck. Back to the line now for Hartwick. He returns the favor now. Here comes an opportunity now. A shot from Mailer. Nice block at the front by Taylor. Setting it up in front again. It's in the feed area. Toros get it and have to clear it. Not going to happen. Mailer keeps it in. Mailer to the front of the net. Chip there into the corner. They try to go back for Hartwick. The pass is broken up by Respicio John and dumped down the ice. 35 seconds left to go on the penalty to Neely for interference. Respicio John against Mailer. Aiden Howard with a nice chip play to try and get around Hartwick short-handed. So he didn't have a lane, so he sets it up in front. Respicio John can't bury from the side of the net. There's the first big short-handed opportunity for the Toros that John couldn't convert on. Respicio John still digging away at it though. Coming out of his own end is Hartwick. The defenseman leads it in. Finally taken down there by Maddox at the face-off circle. Toros have killed off the penalty to Neely. A shot that goes wide of the net. So over there at the Peterborough bench, Neely flips it high and over the defender. Deeger's got to get it versus Vokey. Late pass, right tape to tape, but now Anta's got to try and get to the loose puck. Stuck there in that left corner here for the Toros, back in behind the net. Nice hit there by Hodgins as he tries to knock the player off the puck. It goes up and out of play. We'll get another face-off from the Toros end. We're tied here at 2 at the Garnet B. Rickard on pad A between the minor Bantam AA Toros and the Peterborough Petes. This is the second game in as many nights for the Toros after dropping last night 3-1 versus the Ajax Knights. They had this one after the first period 2-0, but Peterborough is storming back here with 2 straight goals to tie things up at 2. That's where we are with 6:42 remaining here in the second period. Jackman turns that one over in his own end. Coming around the other side there for Cole. Trying to get it over there for Hazelton for an opportunity. Kalaki picks it up. A pass to the other side there for Webb was in his feet. Desprez will scoop it up again. Desprez and Jackman trying to get away. He had the puck. Good play by Jackman to keep his skate on the blue line and stay onside. Rolled in wide of the net. That'll go down for icing. Face off coming off to the left again. A big pace up by Respicchio John. Nice play by Smith. A drop pass there for Neely. The shot hit Jessen as he fell down out in front of the net. It hit him on the way through. Rasmus cutting in. Rasmus takes it behind the Toros net. Uses his defensive partner Mailer. Mailer makes a nice play, or that could have been a 2-on-1 the other way if that puck gets chipped past him. Another nice play there by Greco this time. Toros looking to chip it past the defense for a odd man rush. There's a shot that goes in wide. It might have hit the post in behind Chismedia. It's in behind the goal now. Greco trying to work over Cooper Hodgins behind the Toros goal. It comes free now for Peterborough. Back to the line. Mailer a shot. Hit a player on the way through. Might have been Respicchio John who blocked that shot. Now comes the other side. Neely chips it. Blake Smith trying to get rid of it. And he'll chip it away. 2-on-1, just what the Toros were looking for earlier. Respicchio John can't get it over there for Jessen though. Dervent from his own zone. Back there for Salter. Now Salter gets to control the play. Dump it deep. It goes for icing. Draw deep in the Toros end. Off to the left of Alex Chismedia. Chipped around the boards there for Pro. Nick Pro trying to chip it out of the zone. Another backhand. It gets knocked down as Dervent couldn't get it through. Taylor taking it away. Got tripped up. Scooped up now there by Aiden Howard as he tried to duck out of the way of the pit by Heinz. Around the other side. Kept in there by the Toros Dervent. Trying to win the battle behind the net. He had Aiden Howard back on defense helping him out. Hartwick with a nice move to spin away from the checker. And now Dervent keeps that in. Here comes Taylor. Taylor to the front of the net. Goes wide. Aiden Howard trying to stuff it in from the side, but the angle was covered up there by Chamberlain. And he'll freeze it. Volke out here to take that draw now versus Connor Cole. Jackman trying to win the battle. Ethan Maddox trying to stand him up. Backhand here at center for Hazelton. From his own zone, he dumps it in. Desprez versus Mailer. Mailer takes him off his feet. Around the boards now for Hazelton again. Hazelton's shot will be for Desprez in the corner. Trying to put it from behind the net. Aiden Desprez with some nice moves. He'll hit the side of the goal. Wrap around this time. Toes battling away at it. And nobody can bat it in as Chamberlain has got it somewhere in his equipment. And we get some pushing and shoving as Peterborough didn't really take kindly to the Toros banging away at that loose puck, trying to get their lead back. 3:12 left to go here in the second period. They'll keep the line of Jackman, Desprez, and Connor Cole out and change up the defensemen with Colton Neely and Cooper Hodgins coming off the bench. Neely puts it back in behind the net. That'll be Mailer in behind the goal. Taken aside by Jackman. Trying to find something out in front. Uses the line for Hodgins. Hodgins a shot. Tipped in wide by Jackman. Off the boards now for Neely. Colton Neely couldn't keep that high bouncing puck down. Neely from his own end. Back there for Hodgins again. Cooper Hodgins with a step pass. Nice play by Jackman to hold it in and stay onside. Coming around the other side, kept in again by Hodgins. Can't get it through, and that one will go over the stick now of Cooper Hodgins in the Toros end. Key face-off to the left of the Toros goal. Here comes Hartwick. Shot. Stop by Chismedia. It's still loose at the side of the goal, though. And another big save there by Chismedia, this time with a left pad as he makes it and keeps that one out. The initial shot couldn't get handled, but he was able to control his own rebound and make that big save from the left side of the net. Face-off will take place off to the left now. Kept in. Back to the line. Trying to let a shot through a screen. This one Chismedia sees through a maze of purple jerseys and hangs on to it. Howard to take that draw, lost it. Shot from the line, gets blocked there in front. Scooped up in the own end. Taken down there by Aiden Howard. Scooped up. Hartwick coming in. Backing up to event with a nice drop pass. Shot. This one handled with ease by Chismedia with a glove hand. Face off deep in the Toro zone. Ethan Maddox trying to bump Ansa off the puck. Ansa walking out. Trying to for the backhand. One too many moves. Had it knocked off a stick. Toros send it down. It's going to come right back where it came. No. It's going to be no icing. Actually, the Toros have a power play to kill off. I didn't realize they had a penalty on that play. And it looks like it's Jackman who's in the box. Over there for Whitney. Whitney over there to the other side. Bring it in as Vokey. And Vokey bounces it in wide. Goes back in behind the Toros net. Shot. Tipped it in front. Nice block there by Nick Perot as he stopped that tip opportunity. It gets sent back down into the corner. Last minute of play here of period number 1. Or period number 2, sorry. And 20 seconds left to go on the penalty. There's a shot that gets stopped by Chismedia. Face off deep in the Toros end. On the other side, we're getting a Peterborough penalty this time, as that was a big hit in the corner, and it looks like Neely that's down there and behind the net. So we'll play 4-on-4 hockey for 12 seconds. Then the Toros get a power play for 1:48. That would carry over into period number 3. Connor Cole with that loose puck. Trying to get around his man. He gets followed into the corner. Now the power play changes over to the Toros. Jackman is shot going wide as he comes off the bench from the penalty. Taken off his feet behind the goal. That should about do it. 10 seconds left to go here in the second. Jackman falls down. Shot going wide. Carrying off the boards here for Salter. And Salter can't set up that last play. We'll go to the third. Tied up at 2 after the teams take an intermission break. One more period of hockey left to go here on a Wednesday night at the Garnet Bay Ricker between the minor Bantam AA Toros and Peterborough. Both teams are tied here at 2 to head to the third period. Dave Pray's got both for the Toros, and I'm not too sure who got the 2 goals for Peterborough, but both of them came in the second period. Connor Cole with a lead pass for Desprez this time. Desprez has Jackman going in front of the net. Missed it. Rebound. And they score! Connor Cole cashes in this time. The pass from Desprez to Jackman didn't work, but Connor Cole tucked it in from the side, and the Toros have their lead back at 3-2. 15 seconds is all it takes for the Toros to take their lead back here in the third. Up through center for Desprez. Chipping that one all the way down the ice and into the corner. Goes back in behind the net. For an opportunity to fire it behind the goal for Jackman. Setting it up now out in front. It hit the side of the net and we'll get a whistle. Face off deep in the Peterborough end off to the left. Peterborough skate away with it. That is going to be Ansel with a shot. It goes wide. Out in front again. And over the stick as Asta tried to throw it out in front. Aiden Howard, couple whacks away at it. Finally is able to get it out of the zone. A stretch pass now up through center for Asta. Turnover in his own end. Jack Hazelton swings it around the other side now for Trent Taylor. Trying to chip it out of his own end. Hartwick will regain the puck here at center and get pressured on, but the puck was way too far. And Chamberlain actually took a chance there, leaving the puck in the corner and not freezing it up. See if the Toros can take advantage with the puck still in the offensive zone. But skating away through center was Vokey, who lost control of the puck. Scooped up again. Brought in a shot. Stopped there by Chismedia this time and covered up. And I got a good look at the helmet for Alex Chismedia before starting this third period, and he's honoring the Humboldt Broncos with the mask. So a great way to honor one of the tragic losses from the bus crash in the Humboldt region. Backhand from Hintz, back in behind the goal. Blake Smith from behind the net trying to set things up. It comes around the boards. Dreger keeps that in. Trying to clear that puck out of the zone. It stays in. A shot that gets blocked out in front this time by Caleb Respicchio-John. Dreger keeps it in. His pass for Hintz was out of his reach. And now Smith will fire it up. Goes up into the Peterborough bench at a play. Jackman trying to get that loose puck. Desprez trying to bump his web off the puck. And skating away now is Connor Cole. Connor Cole has the winner so far. Takes that one behind the net and taken down. Trying to stuff it in front. And they score! Jackman out in front of the net. He tricked the Chamberlain, took the puck behind the goal, and he just stuffed it in as Chamberlain was over on the other side not paying attention. And Jackman picks up his first of the game to make it 4-2. So this line has all 4 goals for the Toros. Desprez got 2, Cole's got 1, and now Jackman's hit the scoreboard. Dervent up there again for Jackman. Tyler Salter uses the boards there for Jackman out of his reach. Salter again tried to keep it in. This one's outside as it came out over the line. Put back in behind the Peterborough net. Connor Cole loses control of it. Jackman's going to try and put pressure on and hit his man into the boards. That's going to roll right into Alex Chismedia, and he's going to freeze it up with Kalaki coming in. Faceoff getting one there in the zone. Thrown in. This time Chismedia will freeze it again with Leeson creeping in the blue paint. Faceoff again off to the left. Kept in there by Heinz from the line. Hintz from his own end. Over there to the other side, out of the reach there of Asta. Asta. Goes back in behind the net. Shot! Going high and wide over the goal. Coming around the other side there for Miller. That will come out at center. Maddox trying to get that puck in the zone. Asta digging away at it. Trying to dig that puck free out of the zone. Shot. That'll go wide. Hit a stick, get in front. Miller behind the goal. He was getting ready to step into one before the Toros kicked it aside. Looked like Leeson had his eyes wide open for a one-timer. That didn't come to him. Heinz keeps it in there from the blue line. Hintz, a shot. Scores! Hintz with a high shot. And it caught, handcuffed his media to make things 4-3. Face off here at center against Respicchio John. Simon with that loose puck, getting it over there for Greco. Greco to the front of the net there for Simon. Trying to kick it out of the feed area of the Peterborough defender. Thrown to the front of the net and tipped out. Justin tries to chip it out this time and couldn't do so. But the Toros will chip it aside out at center. Picked up there by Webb. From their own zone, they'll get that puck up there. Simon with a nice move to get away. Behind the net, Greco with the front. Big opportunity there for Vokey. And Vokey can't find the back of the net. Back to the line for Hintz. Hintz a shot. It goes wide into the corner there for Dervent. Ethan Dervent trying to win the battle behind the goal. Leeson skating after the puck. He's up against Desprez on the other side. Centering pass to try and get Kalaki, and it's not going to work. Tyus Salter from behind the goal. Salter turns it over there to Webb, and Webb tried to throw it at the front where nobody could get the puck. Hintz couldn't keep it in, and now Hintz has got to try and win this battle versus Desprez behind the goal. They pass. Here comes Leeson. Leeson on a breakaway. Stop there by Chismania as it closes the 5-4 and makes a stop. Big save there from Alex Chismania, keeping the Toros up by one. Dervent kicked it behind the goal. Walking out, back to the line. Shot, stop there as Hartwick's shot gets stopped there by Chismania. Kept in by Hintz, loses the puck, and Desprez couldn't go with it, or he was off to the races with no defender around him. It was just going to be him and Chamberlain, but he lost control of the puck before he could have that opportunity. Back in behind the goal. Big hit in behind the side of the net. Scooped up there by Peterborough as they just dump it down. And that will go for icing. Face off to the left of the goal, back in behind the net. Coming around the boards here, kept in by Cooper Hodgins. Or Neely, sorry. Shot from Taylor, going wide. They're trying to set things up. This is Hodgins on the other side, but he's not going to get to the puck. Aiden Howard hits his man into the boards. And there's Asta with a shot caught by Chismania. Vokey to take the draw. Wins it, and it comes out over the line. Now Dreger from his own end. Late pass for Whitney was out of his reach. As he tries to get around him, it'll be Whitney behind the net versus Cooper Hodgins. Out of front, a shot from Vokey. A shot, and they score! As it just bounces in past the line. The Toros couldn't stop it from bouncing past Chesmedia and over the line. We're tied here at 4 again. I believe that goal might go down for Vokey as his initial shot bounced in past Chesmedia and just over the line. The Toros tried everything they could to get it away from the goal line, but it crossed, and we're tied here at 4. Hazelton from his own end, skating away from Greco. Hit the side of the net. Peterborough pressure now, looking for their first lead. Back to the line, broken up by Jackman. And Jackman's got to get around Hartwick. Instead, Desprez will pick it up. Another pick off there, Connor Cole. As they skate it up, Hartwick skates it in with a shot. Kicked aside there by Chesmedia. Desprez. He was going for the hit, and Simon was trying to duck out of the way. Hit a player at the front and bounces wide. Ethan Maddox takes the hit and makes a play, gets it out. Hartwick from his own zone now. Hartwick uses the boards, gets it up there for Simon. And Simon chips it deep. Tyus Salter taken into the boards, capped in, shot, stopped there by Chesmedia as he comes out on the angle and makes a key save to keep it at 4-4. Face off deep in the Toros end. Back to the line of shot. Nice catch there by Chesmedia, and he'll freeze it up. We have 6:14 remaining here in a 4-4 game. Toros have twice held a 2-goal lead. They held it 2-0 after the first before Peterborough struck for 2 in the second. And the Toros came out with goals by Connor Cole and Jackman to start the third period here. But once again, Peterborough answered with 2 straight goals. We're tied here at 4. Salter. We've had four goals between the two teams here in the third period. Respicchio John in behind the goal. Nice play there by Justin to throw it to the front of the net. Didn't make its way through. Now Justin's catching up to his man. He looked like he was going to finish off the check on Vokey. Blake Smith on the other side. Picked up there by Ethan Dervent, along with Justin and Respicchio John. Shot! Right pad save from Chamberlain. Hodgins trying to keep it in there from the line. Couldn't do so. Dervent's got to hurry back, and he picks it up in his own end. Pass picked off. Leeson shot. High and wide into the netting at a play. Key face-off off to the left of the Toros end. Perot trying to get it out. Kept in by Hartwick from the line. Whitney backhand at the front. Broken up with ease. Nick Perot skating away. Gets it past Asta and Hartwick down the ice. Mailer will pick it up in his own zone. Picked off there at center by Hodgins as he'll send it deep behind the net where Hartwick is able to scoop it up. Neely holds the blue line, trying to put it behind the net now for Nick Perot. Pro and Aiden Howard digging at it with Taylor. They've got a man back to the line instead. Fire it all the way back in behind the goal. Keep it in the offensive end. Aiden Howard with some strong work on the other side. Lead pass here for Peterborough as they bring it out. They've got Asta going to the goal. Now Asta is going to follow Neely in behind the net. Asta with some nice moves. Trying to throw it out of front. Asta back to the line for Rasmus. A shot to hit Nick Perot on the way through. He's shaking out his right leg after blocking that shot. Back down low for Asta. Trying to get that puck out of the zone. Nick Perot wants to go off on a change after blocking that shot from the blue line. Aiden Howard will send that one down. Not out. This time it'll come out at center. Shot. Stopped there by Chismedia and Frozen. Face off one. Quick shot. Hitting a Toro player up and over the glass and out of play. Face off again coming off to the left of the Toros end. It's going to be a scramble draw here. That'll get one. Flipped hard. Back in behind the Toros net. Simon trying to get away from Ethan Maddox behind the goal. Connor Cole loses it. A backhand there from Volke, couldn't get through. Maddox still trying to win the battle. Here comes Volke trying to stuff it out in front. This time Chismedia finds it for a face-off. And we're getting a slashing penalty coming up here to Peterborough. And it's going to go to Simon for his second penalty of the game. So power play. Knocks now for the Toros. Salter shot. Stop. Loose puck. Hopped over the stick of Desprez. As just hopped over his stick as he was looking for his hat-trick goal. Shot. Stopped by the left pad of Chismedia. Connor Cole gets it up there, and Jackman with a nice play to get up there for Aiden Desprez. Desprez trying to cut through. Takes it to the front of the net now. We'll use the defenseman for Salter. Salter the other side for Dervent. Shot. Tip. Wide of the net. Into the corner goes Desprez. Salter trying to stand up his man. Dervent back there again for Connor Cole, who goes with it now. Up there with Desprez. Cole out of front. Takes it to the front of the goal. Can't stuff it in. That'll go down the ice. 1:50 left to go here in the game. Tied here at 4. 1 minute left to go here on the power play. Lead pass up there for Nick Perot. Perot's got it in Howard to the front of the net. Instead, he spins away, turns it over, and it gets out. Colton Neely trying to bat it down at center ice. That'll go back in behind the goal now for Neely. Colton Neely from his own zone, trying to get it past Leeson and Aiden Howard. Neely uses the boards, past Kalachi, this time for Perot. That again will go down the ice and into the corner. Cooper Hodgins from behind the net. Hodgins trying to skate away, loses it to Leeson. Shot! Stopped there by Chismedia right in close. But we're going to get a penalty coming up here for hooking. Key face-off off to the left of the Toros end. Trying to chip it out. Over there on the other side. Picked up there by the Toros again. Skating away with it is Desprez along with Cole. Into the last minute of play. Desprez pass! Tipped it on net and stopped by Chamberlain. It is now a Peterborough power play. They took their timeout. The face-off is in their end with 43 seconds left. Desprez trying to start some shorthanded work. It comes out at center. Skating away now is Leeson. Leeson almost got introduced there to the Toros bench. And Leeson is down here at the Toros bench in front of the Toros players. And he's having trouble getting back to his feet. We finally get a whistle. 19 seconds left on the clock. Toros win the draw. Salter shot. Stopped there by Chamberlain with the right pad. At front. Over the stick. And now Peterborough get the opportunity to chase away. It'll be catching up to it as Asta. One more opportunity. Asta out in front. It'll go behind the goal. And these two teams are going to battle to a hard-fought 4-4 tie here on this Wednesday night. Sour note there for the Toros, leaving with the tie, but it's still one more point in their standings. They did have two goal leads in the game, 2-0 and 4-2 here in the third, but they let it slip away in the last 10 minutes of the third period when Peterborough scored 2 goals. So the Toros will at least get a point in their back-to-back games. Their next one will be on Sunday when they play Kingston. Thanks for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.